Hi guys, so it's kind of been a while. I'm sorry about that. We've been moving apartments together and it's been kind of monopolizing a lot of time between that and work. But we're doing something for the first time in like 2 weeks. We made it out of the apartment.
Getting out of the house finally.
I'm so happy because it's been very monotonous, very interesting the past couple weeks, just moving apartments and just trying to settle and then going to work. But we're here today at Universal Studios. We're not going to go to a park today, but we're going to hang out at CityWalk.
Yeah,
because
have a
it's
little
just,
date night.
yeah, it's been really overdue. We go to Disney Springs a lot to have like little fun date nights, but we need to do it for CityWalk every now and then, right? So what we're going to do is, because we couldn't decide on where we wanted to eat for dinner between Toothsomes and Cowfish, so what we did is we did something that we kind of do sometimes at home, which is we wrote it on my little dry erase die here. So Brennan's gonna roll it. We have Toothsome and Cowfish on here 3 times randomly, so she's gonna...
I'm just gonna drop it.
You're just gonna drop it?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't want it to roll too far under some like random person's car.
Makes a lot of sense. All right, it's rolling and we are going to Cowfish. Yay! You know, we were feeling some like sushi, and we do this sometimes when we can't decide like what we want to do like between 2 places that we'd be okay going to. Wow, it got really bright, sorry about that. So let's head into, I guess let's put this back in the car since we're over here.
Yeah.
We'll put this back in the car and go to Cowfish.
Woohoo!
Alright, so we made it past security. Luckily Cowfish is like right there as opposed to Toothsome, which is all the way across the water. So it's kind of nice because we're both really hungry that we can just kind of go right here for Cowfish. But I did want to share real quick some like quick montage video of what the apartment currently looks like in its current state, because we've made some progress in terms of the IKEA furniture that I've assembled and just kind of moving stuff around so we can actually move in the apartment and enjoy the kitchen and whatnot. So that's kind of what it looks like right now, but now we're heading into the Cowfish for some delicious sushi, maybe some burgers. It's very busy right now in CityWalk, but it is the, I guess kind of the end of the spring break season, but also the Easter week, which is very busy. So crowds, yay. Oh, there's Big Fire. That's Universal just announced that. That's gonna be the new restaurant that's gonna be opening up there in the summer, I think. All right, so we put in our table number, so hopefully that takes about half an hour, I think is what she said. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go up to, I guess, Fat Tuesday and probably grab a drink. Fat Tuesdays, do you wanna go up there or do you wanna go over there?
Oh, I guess we could go up there. They always have more options.
That's true. Okay, let's do it. All right, and we just finished up at Fat Tuesday. I got myself a mudslide and pina colada mixed with an extra shot of rum. And Brennan, you got something else?
Top 5 and 190, which is what I usually get. And I was gonna go there and get something different, but then I couldn't decide at the last minute, so I felt awkward.
Get the safe option, right?
I just got the safe option.
Cool. All right, so now we're gonna go, I guess, back down by the water over here. This is the current status of Big Fire, which it's gotta be really interesting. I'm kind of excited for like a new place to open up here at CityWalk. They always need some new options and stuff, so that'll be cool.
Every time they open up new restaurants, I just want to know like what's the price point? Like,
yeah.
Is it the $1 sign? Is it the $2 signs?
I think this one's pretty like affordable.
Okay.
Like maybe around the Toothsome kind of, I don't know, price point. So Cowfish is right over there. We're currently kind of in the little lawn stair amphitheater outdoor area over here, kind of by the water. There's Islands of Adventure way over there. There's Toothsome, which is where we almost went for dinner, but fate decided otherwise. And then there's Universal over there, and then the resort boat launches. We're enjoying our drinks, just having a very casual, much needed day today, and I am loving it. Brennan, they have the new little eco straws here you pointed out, the paper straws. So that's pretty cool, right? So we just have to wait about 15 more minutes or so. They're gonna text us and let us know that our tables are ready. Cheers. Ding. There's also another Fat Tuesday right there, but like you said, the other one has the other options. All right, so that took about half an hour pretty much on the dot, but we are heading into Cowfish right now. I'm so excited, I'm so hungry.
We haven't been here in a long time, and I really love this restaurant.
For real. Oh, we're so dark. All right, so we are outside kind of on the balcony overlooking CityWalk over there, and we are checking out the menus, and I think we're both gonna get some burgushi here. This is what I usually get, this high-class hillbilly, because it's so good. It's a barbecue, sushi, burger kind of combination. It's just it's so good. But should I get something different this time, or should I kind of just stick to what I know is good? I don't know. We may get some appetizers. They have some good burgers too, but we may get an appetizer as well. We like these Parmesan bacon truffle fries here. Those are usually very, very good. What are you looking at?
I don't know. I like the All-American Bacon Double Cheese Burgushi.
The All-American?
It's really good. You usually get the high-class Hillbilly, which is also really good.
Yeah.
But if I want to try something new, I'm looking at the Taste Explosion roll.
The Taste Explosion? That sounds kind of interesting. The Taste Explosion roll. Oh, there it is. That's interesting. All right, I guess we'll kind of talk it over and we'll get what we get, I guess. So they raised the blinds over here, which is really cool. So now we have a little bit more light in here. And we got our fries, our Parmesan truffle fries. And these are so good. I'm so excited for this. I'm gonna go check out the view over here in just a second, but I just wanted to show these off because they're so yummy. I wanted to wait until one of the tables over here left, so I wasn't just coming over here and standing next to somebody while they were eating, but this is the view from Cowfish. The parks, I think, are open for another about 2 hours probably tonight because it is so super busy for the Easter season. So, I don't know, but there's a lot of people coming into CityWalk right now probably for like the dinner hour, then they're probably gonna head back into the parks. There's another look at Big Fire over there. So this is really, really cool. Got a nice sunset over there by Hogwarts and Islands of Adventure. And then over here, there's everybody, I guess, heading out of CityWalk tonight. Back to their cars. This is such a cool little view of CityWalk. This is great. And then right behind me, there's Brennan enjoying a fries. Hi, Brennan. Are you still hungry? You ready for your burgushi? You did end up getting the explosion, right?
Yeah, which I've never tried before, so I'm excited to see it.
Awesome. And again, these are so good. And then I got the Hillbilly burgushi too. Again, of course. All right, so here's Brennan's burgushi. That looks really, really good. It almost looks like a caprese salad in a way.
It does. I'm actually really excited about
But
it.
I think that's pesto on top.
Maybe that was the intent.
Maybe. And in the middle, is that wasabi?
No, I think that's just ginger.
Ginger, I meant ginger. It's not, obviously not wasabi, my bad. And then this is my incredibly enormous, I feel like it's bigger every single time that I get this, but this is my barbecue hillbilly barbecushi, or barbecue burgushi, whatever they call it, honestly. But it's so good. It's a barbecue cheeseburger as, hey, ruining my presentation. It's a barbecue burger as sushi. That was redundant. All right, let's eat our food and enjoy it. All right, so we just finished up with dinner at the Cowfish, and now where are we going?
Might go back to Fat Tuesdays and get another drink.
Another Fat Tuesday drink?
Yeah, why not? And then I want to take Roy to Pat O'Brien's because I've been wanting to go to piano bar with him for a while.
Yeah.
And we'll just like pop in, check it out, maybe stay for a couple songs, and then head out.
I do want to go to Voodoo Doughnut's though, because they have that spring donut.
They have this like Easter egg donut, and it looks really good, and I also really want to get it. So.
Let's do it, but I guess get another Fat Tuesday drink. Look at you enjoying your weekend, you silly person. So this is the Rising Star, which is a really, really cool karaoke bar that I've been in before. I don't think I've ever filmed it or anything, but it's very unique in that it's a live karaoke band that you can go and you can sing along to, and you have your own backup singers and everything. So you got yourself another drink, and you wanted to tell me about this sign right here, right?
So there's like this challenge that people do where if you buy a hurricane from Pat O'Brien's, how like the lights disappear.
Yeah.
The challenge is to finish your drink before the lights disappear.
Really?
If that makes any sense.
That seems very, very hard. So it lights up in full
Yeah.
here in just a second, and then by the time the neon lights go all the way down to the bottom, you have to finish your entire hurricane drink.
Yeah. That was a challenge that I heard about years ago that people used to do.
Have you ever done it?
No.
No?
No.
Why not?
Sounds irresponsible.
Do it for fun.
Oh my god.
So Pat O'Brien's is over here somewhere, right?
Yeah, right in here.
Oh, right in here? Oh, there it is right there. Have our leftover Parmesan fries, so that'll be super chill to bring inside, right? All right, let's go inside. missed the end of Bohemian Rhapsody. We came right inside, right over here. This is so cool. You ready to head out? I think we're gonna go over to Rising Star to check out if they have a cover charge, and if they do, then we may go to Voodoo Doughnut's.
Yeah.
Let's go. This is a really cool environment. They have some steins up here. That's really interesting. I wonder if they have like a stein club here, like a brewery situation, or if it's just kind of a decoration. I'm not sure. They do have a bar over here across the way, and this is really cool. I've never ever explored over here before. It is absolutely beautiful, Brennan.
I love this area back here because you can move here. There's
Yeah.
a very beautiful outside patio over here.
That's also really cool.
Here.
And then a piano bar in here. Wow. Little personal tour of CityWalk tonight. This is really cool. So again, there's Pat O'Brien's right over there, the dueling piano bar, and then right across the street is the Rising Star Karaoke. I hope they don't have a cover charge. They probably will. Although I don't know, it's a weekday tonight, so maybe they don't.
We'll see.
Yeah. Hi, Brennan. So we're inside Rising Star. There was no cover charge because we got here before 9 p.m. We actually walked inside at like 8:50, so we just made it. The only thing, it's pretty much completely empty right now, which I've never seen it like this. I've seen it usually when it's like really pumping because there's the stage right there, and there's where they do the karaoke. They have a live band with backup singers over here, guitar player, bass player, keyboard player, a drummer, I guess, and it's so much fun. Right down there is the control booth, and they can actually kind of control the karaoke. Like if you're not doing so good, they can kind of like lower your volume and then bump up your backup singers and stuff, and you can actually put on a really fun little concert here with the music that you decide to sing, I guess. And they have like the cool effects and stuff, the lighting and all that. So this is the Rising Star, and it's weirdly just so empty. We came up to the second floor up here to just get a little bird's eye view of everything. Apparently karaoke doesn't start until 9:30, so it's still about like 40 minutes away from starting.
Started so late.
I know, I feel so weird. We're just kind of like up here just partying by ourselves.
9:30 is such a weird time.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna hang out for karaoke, but we just kind of wanted to walk in just to kind of check out and assess the situation, and then probably go to Voodoo Doughnut's, right?
Yeah, but this definitely makes me want to come back like another night and either do this or Pat O'Brien's.
Like for real, because
Yeah.
Pat O'Brien's, we had to have a reservation to actually sit down. That's why we kind of like left, because we were kind of up against the wall, kind of in the way.
Yeah.
You know?
We've been kind of like wandering everywhere, but like I love all these places at night. So.
Could we actually go back and look at that back room, because I didn't notice that was there at all until you pointed it out.
Of course.
All right, let's do it. So yeah, I definitely want to do this. I've done it, I think once. Yeah, I've done it once. You've been here a few times, but it is so much fun when the karaoke starts. That's for sure. All right, back to Pat O'Brien's.
The chairs are so comfy.
The chairs are pretty comfy. They actually have this like little stanchion thing here. Like this is like a reserved area. You have to wait in line to meet Miss Brennan here, chilling on her couch. All right, so back across the street from Rising Star to Pat O'Brien's. Again, right through this door are the dueling pianos, but we are heading to the very back past this bar in here, which actually looks really nice. Very pleasant. There's not a lot of people in there. But this area back here, this is so cool. I've never ever been back here. Just this open area, just back here. Wow, how have I never been here? This beautiful fountain over here. Brennan, I'm so upset.
Wow.
How have you never taken me over here?
I don't know. This goes way back further than I thought. I love it back here.
Right? There's fountains over there too. I know it's kind of dark on my camera, but it's very dark back here. There's a bunch of just open tables back here. This is so beautiful. There's a bar way over there. Trying to like orient myself. I think on the other side of this is Bubba Gump, and then the mini golf kind of down there. But so is this like a restaurant, I guess, or just kind of a place to come and hang out?
Yeah, it's a restaurant.
Because the I don't know, I guess inside that was also like a reservation area for the dueling pianos. We gotta come back here, Brennan, and like have some dinner and hang out and grab some drinks and stuff.
Yeah.
This is the bar that they have. This is the first fountain with the fire on it. Sorry if it's gonna be kind of dark. There's the other fountain that we just kind of came from. So they have reserved little spaces on these tables too, like they did inside at the dueling pianos. So I wonder if you can like request to be either outside or inside at the dueling piano bar.
Yeah.
Let's go ask. So that might be my favorite spot on CityWalk right now, or at CityWalk.
To go there forever.
It's such a hole in the wall kind of a place. I had no idea that all that was back there. I feel so ignorant. They even have a little walk-up window over here to grab a hurricane.
I can't wait to come back again.
For real, right? After, I mean, we already had dinner. Oh, we did ask. And you just request if you want a table inside or outside, and they'll probably accommodate you. And then I want to come back to Rising Star to actually experience it. Maybe sing myself a song or two, maybe get my jams in. Yeah, I don't know why it's so empty right now. Maybe because the parks are open so late. Ah! You always grab the camera and I never know what to do. Yeah, I guess because the parks are open like a lot later, there's not a lot of people in CityWalk currently. Because the parks are definitely really, really busy, where this should be really, really busy too. I don't know. But I think we're gonna go to Voodoo Doughnut's now, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So we were gonna go down the elevator, but there's a security guard up here blocking people from going down the elevator. I guess because they're. Am I saying elevator?
Yeah.
I meant escalator. But I guess we're going to Voodoo Doughnut, so we could go over there and just go down the stairs, right?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Us being lazy and needing to use an escalator. I said it right that time.
Okay.
I still remember about a year ago when we were looking through these windows and they were dark inside, and we were still like super excited about the possibility of having a donut shop here at CityWalk, and now it's here. It's probably going to be really, really busy comparatively to the other parts of CityWalk, but we'll see. All right, so we had to wait in kind of a little line, relatively. I think we're going to get this, the spring donut, which is, you can't really see it, but it's this one right there. Kind of looks like an Easter egg. There it is. I think we're actually going to get a half dozen donuts, so 6 donuts. I think that's about $13, which is a pretty reasonable price, and I'm gonna eat all my donuts. I love getting this guy right here. I think Brennan's gonna get a Captain Crunch donuts. I don't know, honestly. I might switch it up. All right, so here we go. We got our Voodoo donuts here. Instead of getting a Voodoo half dozen, we just got 5 donuts because we couldn't get the spring donut as part of the half dozen. So we each got some Voodoo dolls. So we get 2 of those.
I've never seen them this color before. I love it.
Yeah, they're beautiful. And then Brennan got our Captain Crunch, and then I got a maple bar back there in the back. And then here's our Easter donut right there. Do you want to give that a taste right now?
Right now?
Do it. Go for it.
Oh my god.
Grab it, and then just eat it. Putting you on the spot. How is it? Is it marshmallow fluff?
Mm-hmm.
Strawberry? How is it? I'm sorry. I just.
Sorry, it was like stuck to the roof of my mouth. I like it.
Really?
Really good. You can see the strawberry filling and then where the marshmallow fluff is.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so it's 2 different things.
Well, it's mixed together.
Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. Is it like a peep at all? No. But is it good?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. And I know I said I was going to switch it up, but I pretty much got the same thing that I always do. Except this. Can I give this a taste? Oh, wow. Okay, that's really, 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 really sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I think I definitely liked the Mardi Gras donut better than this. But I like this too. I like strawberry stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So the theme parks are open for another 30 minutes or so, but I think everybody is heading out now anyway because there's a lot of people heading out of the parks. I'm really glad we got some Voodoo Doughnut. Tonight was such a fun night, right?
Yeah, I can't wait to like come back and like
actually do everything.
Yeah.
Same. But we're gonna head back to the car for now and head back to our apartment, which is still kind of in shambles, but it's our home. All right, so we made it back to our apartment. We can finally say that, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is so cool. So we have a lot of work to do on this place, but we are coming along. I think I'm pretty proud of
how it's looking currently right now as far as being able to get around the kitchen, get around the living room, the bedroom, and all that fun stuff. I guess we have a lot to go through in the spare bedroom, in the closets, the spare bathroom, kind of the whole situation. But I think that's kind of fun, honestly.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to it. Did you have fun tonight?
I did.
I did too. We need to have a lot more CityWalk nights because we have a lot of Disney Springs nights. We need to kind of make it even with some fun CityWalk nights.
Now that you've discovered the
Pat O'Brien's.
Yeah, all-embodied Pat O'Brien's.
I'm excited. I would love to go back there, but thank you guys so much for hanging out with us tonight. I know it's been kind of a while. Sorry about that little exposition, but you know, we've been moving recently. We both do work full-time jobs, and then on top of that, I do video editing for my brother's company. You've seen him wear his shirts and a lot of the videos that I've done on this channel, and he does have a full student loan repayment company that I make all the videos for, so I do that on the side too. So there's just kind of been a lot, you know, kind of recently, and then I still don't have a laptop, so all my editing, everything that I do for this channel for him, I have to do on my computer, which has kind of been on a cardboard box for a couple weeks. But now it's on a desk, so I can finally kind of
we finally got that fixed.
Get to it. Yes, absolutely. So we'll see you guys soon. We'll make this work. This whole transition, you'll kind of see how it comes into its own, and we'll go and explore and do some fun stuff, hopefully soon, and bring you guys along. So have a good night. Goodbye.